Hi there, I'm Shane Spiers and welcome to another edition of the Summit Interviews, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Jessica Lorimer. Jessica, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on the show.
It's fab to be here. Thanks for having me.
Great. For those of you that don't know her, Jessica is a sales coach, speaker, best-selling author and founder of Smart Leaders Sell. After a decade in corporate sales, Jessica left the rat race to help business owners make more impact and income with their businesses. And to date, Jessica has helped over 1,500 entrepreneurs skyrocket their profits and monetize their passions. She has her own successful sales podcast, Smart Leaders Sell, and can often be found commenting on key issues for publications like Forbes, Channel 5 News, Good Morning Britain, Huffington Post, and more. Wow, brilliant. Jessica, the title of our interview today is De-sleazing Your Sales, and we have 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
Go for it.
So let's start off. Does sales have to be sleazy?
No, I think we have grown up in a society where traditionally hard selling has been really popular. We've had the Wolf of Wall Street or the typical sleazy car salesman that makes it a lot more difficult to think of sales as being something that is full of integrity. However, I firmly believe that how you sell is up to you. So if you are somebody who naturally, kind of has honesty, integrity, giving value as some of your business values, then no, your sales don't have to be sleazy at all. They can be a natural relationship building process that simply helps somebody make a decision about whether or not they want to go ahead and make a change or work with you or buy from you. That's all it is.
Right. And so how can we get rid of the ick factor, the sleazy factor, when it comes to the sales process?
I think we have to, in some cases, remove the Wizard of Ozardry that, I'm just going to make up words here.
Yeah.
I think we have to remove that curtain, because what worries people about sales, or what worries about people about being sold to, is that they always think that you're doing it for your own gain. If you can be transparent with your audience about what is actually going to benefit them from buying from you, what the consequences are of not buying, what they're going to potentially miss out on, and not just, your standard countdown timers and, oh, well, if you don't buy now, you might miss out, or if you buy at this price, I'm going to give you everything for £97, even though it's worth over 100,000.
Yeah.
You're going to find that people are much more receptive. People value transparency, and ultimately people buy from people. So if you are going out there, if you are being transparent about how you're selling, if you're being honest about what you're selling and the results that people can get and the reasons that they should buy, you're going to find a lot of that ick factor goes, because you are just having an honest conversation.
Right. And how do you get people to do that? How do people have those sort of honest conversations?
I think it comes down to, being really honest when it comes to marketing and promoting. Tell people what you want. If you want to get people on a call and it's a sales call, let them know that. Make it clear. Put it in your pre-qualification questionnaire that it's something that they might be asked about products or services that may fit them during the call. Set out an agendas for free calls. I think we see a lot of things and a lot of tactics that are being used, to get free calls, to get people onto meetings, to get people into webinars where everybody's telling them it's pitch free. You're going to get so much value, you're going to get everything for free, and then they're bait and switching them. And that makes people uncomfortable. So if we can let people know early, if we can be as transparent with our promotion, with our marketing, and then when we're setting our agendas, it's going to be much easier for people to have that honest conversation and really start thinking about your services and you from a buying perspective rather than I'm going to download all your stuff for free.
Mm-hmm. And how can we increase our lifetime customer value without feeling bad and reselling to our audience?
So I think that's a really interesting question. For me, reselling to your audience and increasing your lifetime customer value is really important, because a lot of your business will come from people who've already bought from you. 49% of my business in 2017 came from repeat customers. And that means simply offering them the opportunity to take the next steps with you. Most people think of sales as a one and done. We'll sell somebody one thing and then we'll never come back to them again. Let's take a car, for example. I bought a car recently. They phoned me up a couple of weeks ago and said, hey, wondering how your car's getting on. And I said, well, I've done a couple of thousand miles. And they said, come in, bring it in for a service. That's what we need from you next. And it's as simple as that. Start thinking, what is the next step in the process for my customer? can I genuinely offer it? And if I can, great, I'm going to go and offer them the next service that will help them. And if I can't, am I an affiliate for somebody who can? And can I pass them on to them instead? You still get the repeat revenue, but you're not necessarily having to do the delivery.
So how do you work with clients?
So I work with clients on mainly a group basis. I retired from one-to-one coaching in September 2016. I take on 2 one-to-one clients every quarter and we work intensively, but my primary focus is on group and on membership.
Brilliant. And what do you see some of the mistakes, the kind of key mistakes people are making at the moment with regard to sales?
How long have you got? I think the biggest mistakes that I see people make around sales is, one, a lack of confidence. People really worry that what they have isn't going to be valuable enough for their audience, and in not offering it to them, they leave their audience to buy from people who are probably less qualified, who don't care as much, and who aren't going to get the same kind of results with that person. And the other key mistake I see people make is let's call it inflation of their skills and inflation of how well they're doing on social media in order to attract clients, and then feeling like an imposter and feeling like they actually can't deliver. So they nail the actual sale, but in terms of customer delivery, they fail. And that means that obviously they lose out that repeat revenue and they start damaging their reputation in the process.
Brilliant. Jessica, that's great insight. You're clearly authority in this area. Folks, for more resources, check out Jessica's website, www.smartleaderssell.com.